Hi, I'm Battell, and I help make leaders grow, develop, become great. Lots of people would say leaders are born, they're not made. But every expert I've ever talked with or studied says differently, and I believe differently. Leaders can be made. In fact, everyone can become a leader with some coaching and training and developing. Everybody has some leadership potential and capability. And right now, of course, our world needs that kind of leadership at all levels in all kinds of organizations, from our families and our schools to organizations to communities as a whole. We need leadership. So leadership development, a thing I have such great passion for, I think it's a thing that is critical for us in this current time. So leaders, how are they created, developed? How do they grow? Well, there are lots of ways this can happen. One of the best ways is one-on-one coaching, which is something I love to do, really working with leaders in their organization or workplace to examine very closely and carefully what are they doing that works and what are they doing that may not work as well. Along with that, perhaps sometimes we do assessment so that we can really pinpoint leadership strengths and in some cases leadership opportunities for development and growth. But beyond one-on-one coaching, which can include assessment, there's classroom training. I spend a lot of time in classroom training, and it's a fun place to be, that's for sure. So whether it's a government organization or a manufacturing facility or a healthcare organization, in all of these cases, classroom can be a very viable way for people to hone their leadership skills. So in my 30-plus years of training, development, coaching experience with leaders of all kinds, teaching things, coaching things like communication skills, how to create and inspire with vision, how to be an impeccable role model, and how to have credibility with others. Or maybe we're working with the leadership topic of how to build team. How can you empower people and get them as involved as possible in making the workplace a wonderful place to be? Or perhaps we're working with change management, how to introduce change and inspire people to change and keep people on board through the rocky ride of change. Through all of those topics that are possible in training, what I think my audiences would say is she's dynamic, she helps it to be a fun experience, and I think my claim to fame would be I have a lot of ways to create a classroom where people can be involved, empowered themselves, where people can be part of a team, learning together, helping each other to learn together, whether it's simulations, games, activities, discussion groups, whether we watch movie clips, whatever the case may be in our classroom, I think by the end of it all, people would say, yes, for sure, I have one or two new things that I'll actually be able to use on my job starting tomorrow.